Oh, people, this is Power here with an unboxing from Play Asia yet again, because it's that time of year again where, um, I don't know why, just getting games and such. Um, it's in the same packaging, once again. I'm pretty sure it's Climax Scramble, honestly, which is weird that it came so quickly. Let me just open the box. So I'm pretty sure it's Climax Scramble because obviously, if you guys know, that one just got released a few days ago. So I should block that. But as you guys know, I actually got two other games. Yeah, this is pretty small. So this is it. Okay. Yeah, it's just Climax Scramble. So enjoy battles together with friends and family. Comrade Geo joins the tray. Story mode for single player. Unlock playable riders. Free battle mode for multiplayer. Simplified controls. Suitable for kids. Motion controls. Yeah. So. Now, you actually don't need to get this version anymore, which I think kind of makes it obsolete. But because they actually programmed it so that on the Switch, so like you don't have to feel so hindered on getting this one. Like if you want to get the special edition that comes with the Jiku or Jiku, no, the Geo Ride Watch that has that cool second phrase, then you can get it, which I think is actually pretty cool. But I just feel like the premium set of this year is kind of lacking because I don't know. My issue with the premium set this year is that they're treating it like, this is gonna sound stupid, they're treating it like a portable game. I understand, like, it's on the Switch, it's Nintendo, you get the Nintendo official seal of approval, but it's like, it would have been cool if there was a premium sound edition, because for this game it's perfect, but they didn't do it because they did it for Climax Riders. And I'm just gonna say, like, obviously, like, this game is not as good as Climax Riders because this is a sequel to Climax Riders. But I don't know, this game is weird because it's trying to be, it's a sequel, but then it's doing the same thing as like Climax Heroes, where technically the story is based around Geo and Gates, but in Climax Heroes is literally a retelling of Decade. Just the difference is that it's the actual fight, or it's the actual riders you're meeting and not the AR versions. But man, like, Nintendo, why did you like not have that decent tag or like plastic like what the PS4 had? But I don't know, I guess it's cool owning this officially. There's really nothing, there's no like codes or anything because this game does not have online. I don't know. So here's the game, and I don't know if it's worth tasting it because that was the thing with the Switch. But this is a cool cover. Yeah, so you got all the playable characters. And then this is not the greatest lighting. But I'm just gonna read. So the controls, they're that's interesting. Okay, so it looks like, okay, handheld mode, the rider art, so that's like So the controls are the same for when you have it either attached to the Switch or on the controller. It's just that obviously you don't have that button on the PS4 anymore, so you actually press both triggers to do your Scramble Blast, as it's now called, instead of the Evolution Burst. And the motion controls are weird. So move left for normal, move right for fighter art, move both for auto combo. Yeah, I understand this one's more for kids, so which is why they got rid of online. But this product does not include a manual. Please read the web manual. One of Joy-Con trademark is required for each player. Up to 2 players can enjoy story mode, and up to 4 players can engage in free battle. For 3 players or more, each player needs a set of Joy-Con. Really? Do you need to? Can't you just... Doesn't this work? And seriously, I apologize for this. Joy-Con Solo, it's basically the same. Yeah, it's actually... Yeah, I figured, you click this to, you click that button to, do the skill. Now I'll be back, because I need to get Climax Fighters. Because this just... the only I would have been prepared if I knew it was coming, but I didn't. So obviously here's Climax Fighters from last year. They're about the same. It's just that this is just a better game than this. So there's no point. You can't use the code anyway. But what I actually realized, the difference between the Japanese one and the Singapore one, is that it actually came with 2 themes instead of just one, because the other one was literally that loading screen, and it only came with Kaizoku Russia, because it was in Japan that each version you got came with a different one. So I think Amazon Japan either came with Hawk Gatling or Nin Comic or such, but I don't know why I'm wasting time on this, because I'm just gonna let you know none of these things are in this game. Like what I said, anything related to the online mode, gone. So it's just this tiny game for that. But that's Kamen Climax Scramble. The full title of the game is Kamen Climax Scramble Geo, but I don't understand why. But I would have. So obviously, up front you got your 3 new characters. There is actually one secret character that I don't want to spoil. But so it's Geo Gates and Cross, because they never added him. That's the thing I actually like about the fact of these games being on the Nintendo. They will actually update the game, because there's the first update is going to come out when Heisei Generations Forever gets released. That's going to be that's actually going to give Geo a double armor attack. Okay, but it's always cool because I'm gonna start ranting, but the thing I don't understand is that these 2 are really lackluster, because they only have 2 sets of ride armors and they both share build. So basically Geo has 4s and Gates has 5s. So I don't really understand that. And then there's actually going to be a second update. that was weird, my voice. But there's actually going to be a second update that's going to have a new character. And they'll say they will reveal more of it, but as you guys already know, I think it's pretty obvious who it is. I think it just sucks that Black Rex is not in the game, because as you can see, Black is still in the game because they announced him last minute. Vaguely. Like, they're like, oh yeah, on this new site, new writer. I'm like, oh, who's the new writer? It's just Black. What the heck? Like, it's not as cool as this game. Like, his announcement. They didn't bother to get anyone back. They literally, like, the only, like, actors they technically got back for this game was Sento's actor. Because, obviously, he had to redo his lines because of the fact they added Rabbit, Rabbit, and Tank, Tank, and Genius. No Rabbit, Tank, Sparkling, but... yeah, I'm kind of ranting too much about, so this is, November 30th, so I don't know when the other 2 games are coming in, but I guess my brother picked, because Riken picked very fast shipping on it because of the fact of last year when everyone tried to get their Climax Fighters, and everyone that picked the cheap shipping, got it near the end of the month. Like, honestly, I wasn't really, like, that impatient for this game. Like the fact they pushed the release date kind of bothers me, because I think it was actually supposed to come out next week, but then they were like, oh yeah, it's coming out, like, November 30th, like, November 29th. And it's like, why? Like, they could have waited to add the Decade Armor. Like, now when I think about it, why didn't they? Like, why wasn't that the first update? Instead, they're putting in the double armor. Oh my gosh. Like, I hope they put in the Decade Armor. What is Decade holding? That's such a terrible Photoshop. Oh my gosh. Like, look at that. So, to basically make sure that you don't know what Decade's holding, they put Gaim in front of him. Okay, I thought it was worse, honestly, because I thought it was like, I thought they actually cropped it out, but they didn't, and like, yeah, so this is supposed to be like in remnants of the Climax Heroes covers. Like, honestly, this is just kind of more cooler in the logo also, but I need to stop ranting. I plan to do some video on this later, but yeah, I don't know when I'll play it. I think I need to install it, but yeah, you didn't have to be like me and like what I stated before. You didn't have to actually order this, because you could have gotten the Japanese version and probably gotten the premium version to still play in English. Because, like, I don't know, but like, if you're looking for a cheaper option, just go for this one, because it's only $57. Because this one was only $50. I don't know why this game is $7 more, but I don't know. The premium version is alright. If it was a premium sound edition and a premium set, I don't understand why they can't do that. Why it has to be one or the other, because the the special Geo Ride Watch, in my opinion, is actually pretty cool. It's just all the other bonuses are like alright. Like the rubber keychain, that's pretty cool. The Gamba Rising card, like, honestly, I was like, oh yeah, I'll get the Gamba Rising card, because, like, you know, so then I'll actually feel proud that I got something. But then I realized I got the English version. I was like, oh yeah, no Gamba Rising card. So, like, immediately right away. Like, I was like thinking about it. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get the Gomba Rising card because I got the game. Because like I looked on their Twitter and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna release the Gomba Rising card individually with the individual versions. I'm like, oh wow, that's cool. I think that would probably, that's actually wrong. But then like I look, I'm like, oh yeah, I got the English version. And then I think the most disappointing thing about the special version is just the posters, the bath sheets. Anyways, I'm gonna end this because it's 16 minutes. Also, again, this is going to be uploaded on a Saturday, Sunday, because I don't remember if I said if you guys are enjoying my scheduled videos, because honestly, I'm not. The quality is not great. Anyways, I have to end this soon. So this is PowerRider, and see you the part 2 that will never happen. Bye. Hello people, this is Power here, finally with part 2 of this unboxing. It seems like this always happens now, but as you guys know, I did a terrible unboxing on Climax Scramble because I wasn't really expecting it to get here and I wasn't really prepared. And I said I got 2 more games, but for some reason these 2 took longer to get here, even though they shipped way before Climax Fighters, because obviously these 2 games got released a week before Climax Fighters or Climax Scramble. And for some reason these came in the like in these packets and not in like actual like boxes, so that's weird. But yeah, so I guess let's just get right to it. I'm pretty sure you guys know what games these are, because it is 2, because there's 3 in the series, but I only got 2 of them because, you know, I'm not into Pretty Cure. But I know that game is probably the best out of the 3, because I know people are not liking one of them, and I'm not seeing a lot from the other one. So I want to know which one this one is first, because I don't know why they're both individual. Gosh. Oh gosh, I don't want to rip it, but I guess we're not keeping these, so. Gosh. Plus my setup is kind of janky because I'm literally using half of it because my brother's doing stuff on the other half, and like I'm ripping it. Oh my gosh, why is it this difficult? Like, this is actually really difficult for some reason, and like I don't have a good knife because it got dull. So like, because when I like try to like wipe it and such, it will just come off. Like, yeah, I can get a new blade and such, but I don't want to. So now it's the Roop one first. Great. Gosh. Here's a code for, what is this? Battle Girls. $9 off, and they actually have stuff in the back. See, I don't know why Climax Scramble did not come with a code. Like, I'm not going to use this code, but I'm still going to block it because it's fun. So the first one we open up is Rube. It's 2-player and such. Yeah, so this one's published by Cryware, or they developed it. And that's 9 frames, so. Our next one, you should know which one that one is already. Oh my gosh, I already started cutting into it. Whoops. Oh my gosh, then you watch me struggle opening this up. And then like, well, this one was easier because like, oh my gosh, I hope it did not. just the same code. Yeah, it's just different. We got Looper Ranger versus PowerRider. So yeah, I was just making sure I did not actually cut the game. But so this is the Naruki Kids Park games. Looper Ranger vs. PowerRider and Ultraman Rube. The third one, like what I said, is pretty cure, and that one is just a dress-up game from my see, and there's a glare. But yeah, I'm actually really excited to play these ones because they're actually, in my opinion, they're more interesting to look at than Climax Scramble. And they're actually different games. The thing that just bugs me a bit with this one, I don't really like the models they use because as you can see right here, like Open Red is all like muscled up and such. Like the models are alright for the PowerRangers, but for the Looper Rangers, it's really bothersome. And like for Rube, they're alright. They're not using the exact same models from Fusion Fight, but yeah. I'm gonna open these up right now because I don't know if I'm gonna check if these actually come with the pre-order bonus. So the pre-order bonus is literally just a Christmas message. That's it. I can actually open it. Yeah, but these ones have not been like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but these ones just been missing. I just want to open this professionally, but I can't. I might keep this because of the sticker, but oh, yep. There's the Christmas code. Yeah, this is the Christmas code. I'm gonna use it. Here's the, again, I really like these. So this is how you're supposed to play, and I think this, so 2 players, literally just each player has one and such, but you know, at least here I get a bonus, unlike in Climax Scramble, because I got the English version, even though I didn't have to, but then again, like, I don't think the special edition is kind of worth it. Like, at least here I get a bonus, like, even though it's just a Christmas message that I won't understand, but it's something unique at least. Oh my gosh. So it's been like 2 weeks since Climax Scramble got here, and like I'm just gonna say it's an alright game. It's not the best. Again, the Christmas message code right there. I don't know if I even showed the Looper Rangers, PowerRider one, but like Climax Scramble's alright. The story mode was fun, at least because I played that with Zurikin. Is this another code? There's like so much codes for this. So it's the Looper Ranger vs. PowerRider one. So yeah, obviously on Christmas, which will be the 24th for us, Scramble's gonna get its first update, which is literally just the double armor, and that's really upsetting because like it's literally just the double armor, which doesn't make sense, because if they're literally gonna put the double armor in, why not put in the decade armor for his Scramble burst? Like, because I think the double armor is literally just an attack. Like, if it's a new character and all, which I don't believe it is, that would be really stupid. And they're going to announce a new character for Scramble, and I'm pretty sure it's Waz Waz, which I would be really disappointed if it is, because I'm pretty sure it's him, which is why he's coming out in January. But it's like, I don't know, like what I said before, I would have really liked if Black Rex was in the game because it's his anniversary this year. But no, they just put Black in the game again and just like he's still a significant part in the story because there's another character in the game, which I won't spoil to anyone that hasn't played the game yet. Well, most people haven't played the game because most people don't actually like the game, which is kind of the first. Because I always see like the games getting praised and such, but Climax Scramble is actually not getting that praised. But somehow it actually did well in sales. So, yeah. I don't know. Like, Climax Scramble, it's the same like Climax Fighters. It's just a game you put in when you have like cousins and such and over and you play. But with Climax Scramble is just more difficult because we realize playing that one of our Joy-Cons that we try to play singly, the triggers don't work. That's the issue with the playing singly with one Joy-Con. The triggers don't work, and the triggers on the side are still active. It might be just our Joy-Con, but I just want to put that out there because it's seriously one flaw. But yeah, it's really nice to have these two games. Having a Sentai game on a console is pretty nice, and having an Ultraman game for a new one since like I think the last one was the one on the PSP. So it's really nice to see these two franchises getting console games like Rider. It's just that I know, like, I'm not hearing criticism for this one, but I know a lot of people are criticizing the Rube game because they just want a Ultraman Fighting Evolution 4, which I think would be cool, but Band Presto's not really doing as much because, people don't really care about their Companion Hero series, which kind of sucks, because, I would have liked to see, Lost Heroes 3 and, like, Heroes Versus 2, stuff like that, but, Band Presto is just not doing much because their games don't really do that well. So, and, like, it's just like if you want more, like, Fighting Evolution, then just support Band Presto with their other games. But nope. These are literally the same thing. Like, this is literally the same description. It's just that, they're just themed differently, so, like, they just have different screenshots. Like, I think the Rube, like, if I had to be honest, I'm kind of looking more forward into Rube because I think it actually somewhat plays like Ultra Fusion Fight. But I'm interested in this one too. I'm gonna try to basically just get sounds out of each of these games just so that I can do Climax Scramble stuff because I'm already working on some Climax Scramble videos at this point. I'm going to probably, because this is the 13th, and so to commemorate Heisei Generations Forever premiering, even though I think that movie's not going to be as good as the previous two, I'm going to be releasing Climax Scramble videos with the twist, a really stupid twist that I know no one's going to care about because no one's going to watch it, but, yeah. I'm going to release this video either this Saturday or next Saturday. It depends on. I might actually push it to this Saturday. I know it'll break the flow of my scheduled videos, which is what I didn't really want to do that, but I'm going to because I want to post these unboxings up for like quickly as possible, even if it means breaking my cycle. But then technically this week is fine to break the cycle because excuse me, because I'm technically after Friday I'm going to be done with the 3 weeks of Rube reviews. So the week after, if you don't know, is going to be the demos. Like technically these two games just summarize what I've been putting videos up for, because you know Geo, it's like I don't know if I'm getting any more stuff anyway. I think these might be my Christmas presents. I don't know, like we went too far into Rube, and now I'm having a crisis of what I really considered a want. The only thing I can consider a want for me is that Tsukiyomi keychain from a Gashapon set. I really want it, but I don't know if I can get it right away because I don't know when that's releasing. I want someone to notify me on that, but I know no one will. And then, yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, I guess just to equal out the Climax Scramble video, this is going to be 60 minutes long. But yeah, I don't know when I'm going to actually be playing these because my brother is playing Breath of the Wild right now. And like, you know, I know most people like PowerRider. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is out. Well, I'm going to play my Tokusatsu games. So, like, technically, like, I already played Climax Scramble, and, like, I kind of got underwhelmed by that. And, like, you know, like, just Smash Bros. Is kind of, like, I play it, but it's just, you know, I'm not that great in it. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. It might actually be it for me for the rest of the year. Like, that isn't scheduled because I wanted to do a Christmas video, but reviewing my, I can probably actually do it, but I wanted to do a Christmas video for what's in my throat now? I wanted to do a Christmas video for you know, one I was supposed to do last year, but I scrapped it. But I wanted to do a review of Shift Holy Christmas for Christmas, but scheduling did not go as I planned it to go because I actually thought I was gonna have 2 weeks off of December, but I actually don't because my videos are actually scheduled to go up to January. So yeah, if I do a Christmas video, I do it, but if I don't, I don't. So yeah, that'll be it for me, and I guess early Merry Christmas to you people that are actually getting things. Like, I know I got things with, it's really hard to explain. And I guess a happy new year to past self and present self, and this video is just weird. I might do some things for my second channel because of the fact this channel is filled. So if I do another overview, I'll do another one. Again, that'll be it. This video is running longer than the Scramble one. So this is PowerRider, and see the present me next year.